to another video, and today we're continuing our series for how to make a platformer, and today it's part 2. And as you can see, I have made some adjustments. I have changed the level a bit, and and I also made the idol costume a little bit bigger, because if I have it a little smaller, you can see there's a gap. So if you want to get rid of that gap, and you see like a more tiny gap, and I want to get rid of that, just make the idol costume a little bit bigger until you can't see anymore. So, oh nope, still see the gap. Make it a little bit bigger. So yeah, like that. So now you can't really see the gap. So yeah. Okay, why is that? Okay, since I'm going to a little bigger. Okay, so that's fine. Okay. And I also wanted to make it look like that this little character's kind of turning his head, because right now he's just, well, kind of just drifting and he's just looking at you. So yeah. So first we're going to go to our costumes, and we're going to duplicate this and make it moving. Name it moving, and I'll just press the right arrow key so it'll stay on the same Y position but change the X. And I'll just hold this. I don't want it to be one eye because, well, that would just look silly, because when he's looking at you, yeah, say he's looking at you, right, and he turns, it basically looks like he just lost an eye. So yeah, I'll just make it like this. And there's a reason why we set the rotation style to left and right, because we have the pointing direction. Because if we put it all around, he'll go upside down as well as pointing to the other direction. And I'll just go to control, grab an if statement and put it at the very end, and grab an operator, grab OR, and go to sensing, grab a key space pressed and put it into both of the slots. Actually, that's only if you want to do WASD and arrow keys, but I'll just stick with WASD. So if, wait, my bad. Yeah, it's kind of my bad. Sorry. So make it like this. So key space press and key space pressed, but we'll want to change it to right arrow and left arrow. And let's replace that with an OR instead. Sorry, my mind is kind of messed up right now. So yeah. And we're gonna go to looks, grab a moving. So yeah. So now, as you can see, when we press the left and right out keys, it looks like he's turning and he's pointing that way and he's looking that way. So yeah. So now we're going to get onto the main part, which is the spikes and the end of the level, so you can get to the next level. So first, we're going to paint a new spike, and I'll just make it simple, so maybe a grey spike with a little bit of shade. Yeah, I'll make a grey spike with a little bit of shade. So like that, a little bit darker. Again, like this. Yeah. Okay, you know, that needs to be a little bit bigger. So just make it this big and make it a little bit shorter. I'm looking at the screen to compare its size. So yeah, and I'm going to get them moving, and I'm just going to delete this part and I'm gonna put in the middle. So yeah, kind of like that, and I'm going to center that, and I'll just copy and paste this and get it a little bit like that, and I'll put this darker because it's gonna be shade, and get the maneuvering and going to point it like this. So yeah, that looks very good. It looks like there's shade on one side and brightness on the other. So yeah, and I'm going to copy and paste all of this, and I'll probably group it as well, and I'll put the spikes where I want it to be, and make sure it's 0, 0 as well, just like we did with the level. And I'm going to, I might want it maybe down here. I'm going to see if there's a gap. There's a slight gap. Okay, that's fine. I'll make it like a free spike jump. So yeah, kind of like that. I'll make it easy for now since it's level 1, and I'll just name the spikes, and go to your codes, go to events, and grab a when flag is clicked, and go to control, grab a forever, go to looks, grab a switch costume to, and go to variables, grab the level, so it's going to be forever switch costume to level, and I'm going to name this 1. So yeah, and right now, as you can see, it doesn't really do anything. So yeah, so we're gonna make it so the player dies when it touches the spike. So we're gonna go to events, grab a when flag is clicked, go to control, grab a forever, then grab a if statement, and go to sensing, grab a touching, and make it spikes. So if touching spikes, then I might wanna go to our starting position, which was x minus 218, y minus 71, and just drag it all the way down here. And yeah, so now when we go touch it, we die. So yeah, and so we basically have to jump over this, and yeah, and if you don't make it, you die. But I want to make it a little bit more realistic with a sound effect, so I'm gonna go to sounds. You can install whatever sound you want because I'm gonna upload it. Okay, going to go to this PC desktop. Okay, nope, desktop, which is this one. And going to grab the bone breaking noise. So yeah, gonna up the volume. You can hear that, right? And make it a little bit louder. So yeah, and I'll just go to sound and make it a start sound, so not play sound until done, because it will stop all the scripts until, and then it will make it go again when the sound ended. So yeah, so now when you touch it, we die, and we got a nice little sound effect. So yeah, and that's basically it. So the spice really is simple, and we're also going to drag this into the level sprite, so it's the same. now we're going to do the finish or the end of the level, so you can go into the next one. So I'll just call this end, or maybe just like maybe I'll just name this a portal. Yeah, I'll make it a portal then. You can do whatever you want, and I'll just make this light little blue, and a nice little purple 5. So yeah, this kind of looks like a nice little portal. I'm gonna make it pretty big because it's gonna have to fit the player in, and make this 6, maybe even 8. Yeah, I'll keep it 8 and shrink it down a little bit. And now I'm going to grab a circle and make it like, and make the color exactly like the outline. I'm gonna make a nice little circle, and then I'm gonna grab the maneuvering and kind of shape into a portal like way. So like one of those swirls, you know, portals got those nice little swirls. So yeah, kind of like that. And I'll do here and make it like here. So yeah, that kind of looks it, and I'll just copy and paste it and make it turn around. Kind of like this, paste it, and then kind of like that, or maybe something. Yeah, like this. And I'll just center it. Okay, that definitely is not the best portal, but it'll have to do. So yeah, and I'll just go to events, grab one flag is clicked, grab forever, and go to motion and turn. And turn maybe 8 degrees. Yeah, I guess that looks good. But for some reason, there's like I don't really like this feature of Scratch 3. It's like in Vectorite, when you look at the costume, it's like smooth, but when it's on the screen, it's not really a circle. Well, it is a circle, but it's not really the perfect circle, even though I hold shift. But anyways, I'm gonna go one flag clicked, and I'm going to go one flag is clicked, grab a forever, grab a if else statement, go to operators, grab a equals, go to variable, grab levels, and if level equals 1, then I'm going to make it go here, which is minus 187 and 80. So yeah, so now if you try to drag it away, it'll just go right back to where I told it to go. And yeah, so now that's sorted, but when we're actually trying to end the level, it doesn't do anything, so there's no end. And I also make this back layer so it looks a little bit more better, so like it looks like the player is actually going into it. Yeah, kind of like this. But we're gonna have to make the portal do something. So we're gonna go to player, and we're also going to duplicate this, take everything out except for the go to, and replace the touching spike to touching portal, and we're going to change level by 1 as well. Yeah, and I'm also going to choose a sound. I'm gonna make, and I'm going to do teleport. Yeah, I'll choose this sound. Make it a little bit softer. Yeah, so that's good. And and I'll just play it. So yeah, so now when we go to the spike, go up here and touch this, it's level 2 now. So yeah, it was level 2, but the level didn't really change. So yeah, so we're gonna go to level. Since it's forever switch costume to level, all we're gonna do is just add another level, and you can change it up a bit. So I'll just minus this, and maybe even rotate this. So it's actually, I'll just delete this, and maybe so like this, make it up a little bit, this, that, and then that, and then this is going to be the platform. So here, and I'll just make this a little bit neater. So yeah, kind of like that, and it will be 2. So yeah, let me just end this. Let me finish this level 1. So when we go to the portal, it switches the level. And I also want the spikes to be like a layer of spikes at the bottom. But remember, you can do whatever you want. So because it's your game and you design the level. So let your creative mind go flowing. And I'll just copy and paste. Okay, and then I'll just push this here. Okay, so that looks pretty good. And if we fall down, we die. So I'm just gonna make sure the player can actually fit down here. Okay, so that's great. And I'm going to make it so I'm going to duplicate. Nope. So I'm going to duplicate this and go on the portal sprite and go change the level equals to number 2 because it's level 2, and I'm going to place it right here and put in the values of x and y. So x 217 and y 82. So now when that's in, if we try and drag it out, it stays to the place where it's told. So yeah. And well, you can actually keep on doing this as long as you want. But then of course, it might get a little bit boring. But that's all I have for. That's all. This video is pretty short, but yeah. But I'm gonna have to wrap up the video now. But then part 3, I will be introducing the mechanics of trampoline, so you can jump up and down, and coins, which might be a little bit more complicated. So yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Bye!